Hello, my beautiful soul family. Welcome to your reading. Okay, don't do that again. Hello, my beautiful soul family. Welcome to your reading. All right, before we get into the reading, I would like to say thank you to the channel members. The channel members these are the paid members of the channel, also known as the Medicine Keepers, and they are Kate M., Jace Frankson, Starlight, Jill Erica, Maggie Wilson, Lionel Duarte, Vicky Desiderada, Monique C., Stacy S., Adelphas Door, Ksenia, Julie, Love Is, Kat Zedler, Kate Johns, and Chris Mason. Thank you, Medicine Keepers, so very much. Your membership on the channel means a lot to me, means a lot to the channel. Thank you guys so very, very much. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Jo's Medicine Tarot. I am Jo, short for Joanne. Please, if you like my style of reading, please subscribe. It's totally free. If you want to become a channel member, you want to become a Medicine Keeper, that is $2.99 a month. And yeah, you get the chance to be selected for a free private reading, personal reading from me. It will be posted on the channel. When you purchase a private reading from me, that is not posted on the channel unless you share it with everybody else. You get your own personal unlisted YouTube link that only you can view, that is your reading, that no one else can see but you, okay? But if it's now just part of the channel membership, it will be posted on the community page, okay? All right. So as promised, I said I was bringing in a new aspect into the readings. Yes. The Creator, the Holy Spirit, the Great Mystery, the Spirit of Tarot, the Angel of Tarot has been asking me to create my own tarot decks. So that's what I've done. I've got four decks here of 44 cards each and 176 cards in total. And we're going to start pulling cards. All right, here we are. I've already done the prayer. As I said in many of my previous readings that I've done just before this one, is that I've moved my prayer before I actually turn on the camera, because I've started speaking and corresponding directly to the angel of the tarot. And that's something that's very private. That is like a ritual. You will never see me do my rituals ever. That's very private and personal. And so, yeah. So we're going to start pulling cards. All right, here we go. The first card, Soul. Beautiful, Soul. The second card. Oh, just a minute here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. The second card, Sorcerer. Ooh. Sorcerer. The third card, Anima. Anima. The fourth card, Sibling. Transference. Ooh, transference. Initiation. What? Initiation. Transference and initiation? Holy smoke. Oh, will. I'm speaking to a magician. Oh my goodness. Courage. Animus. Anima and animus. Incredible. Anima and animus. Confront. Banish. And whispers. Okay, so before I go into this, I want to pull up the anima and the animus. I want to make sure I have this exactly correctly right. Okay, so in your past, or it could be present, however, you've connected with something very deep within your soul. Sorcerer, this could be like a magician, maybe tapping into your own magician energy, your own individual. Okay, they're saying influence, your capacity to influence soul, but from a soul level. So this is not from ego, this is from soul. You're connecting with magician influential energy from the soul. Interesting. Animus. It is long referred to the rational or animating components of a person's psyche. So yes, yes, yes. Soul, anima, yes. So tapping into something that is influential, that is either rational or animating. Something has become animated within you, like a sorcerer energy becoming animated within you. Beautiful. And I'm feeling like a sibling is watching you. There's a sibling watching this transformation happen, watching this transference happen. They're watching you go through some sort of an initiation. Maybe you're watching a sibling go through this also. You could be watching a sibling go through a transformation, some sort of a transference of sorcerer energy at a soul level, going through some sort of initiation, strengthening of their will and of their courage, very courageous energy. And the animus. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Anima. Soul and sorcerer and anima is the, oh my gosh, the soul life. So these both tie in beautifully. Soul and sorcerer, anima's soul life. It's the inner personality that is turned toward the unconscious of the individual, the persona, the feminine principle, especially present in men. That's why this is sorcerer, because sorcerer is mostly known as like a masculine form of a magician, of a shaman, some sort of a shaman that's coming into your anima, your feminine aspect of who you are, but you are a man. So your capacity to become impregnated by spirit, that can be processed, that can be transference through you because of the transference. Maybe you're watching a sibling go through this, maybe a sibling is watching you go through this, but there's some sort of a transference energy of initiation, a strengthening of will and courage that is very, very visible, very visible. Then the animus, there we go, let's go back to animus. The first thing they also showed me was hostility. So some sort of hostility even. Confront, banish, and whispers. What is this? So there may be some sort of maybe having to confront a sibling that is like into sorcerer energy. Maybe you're watching a sibling confront somebody else that has sorcerer energy, and that's like initiating them into a higher dimension of themselves, of autonomy, of expression, of authenticity, of clear expression. because there's a banishing going on. There's some sort of, and I don't feel that anybody's banishing anybody else. Oops, what I'm feeling is that I don't feel there's a banishing of anybody else. I feel like there's a banishing of old energies within the relationship, within your own psyches together, and that there's a banishing of dark energy as you confront a certain energy. I'm feeling like this has already happened, and it's banished energies out of your life, and banish whispers, banishing some sort of whispering, maybe an accusing spirit, sibling courage and whispers. Maybe there's a sibling that wants to banish something out of themselves, wants to develop their own will to banish something out of themselves. And I'm feeling this is a male sibling that is struggling within something within themselves, some sort of influential sorcery energy. We all have it. It's the way it is. That is the psychology of the human being, and it is our capacity to influence each other. You could call that sorcery if you want, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, so either have you confront this in yourself or confront this in the other person. Maybe you're watching them confront it. Okay, let's gonna use the gold deck to do this. Okay, let's do some clarification now. Okay, they're asking for 5 cards for the whole thing. Okay. Or maybe even, okay, we'll see. Oh, I see, okay. I love this freestyle way of reading. It's very, very nice. It's very refreshing. Very refreshing. All right. Okay. So the soul and transference and animus, there has been some sort of a hostility that has come in at the soul level with someone. More jumpers. I'm feeling like somebody wants to, there's not any more opportunities coming in toward confronting a sorcerer. There is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like the Creator is steering you away, is steering somebody away from the other person, or you're being protected from something. Maybe someone wants to confront you that you're being protected from. Maybe you're confronting yourself and the Creator is asking you to be gentle with yourself. Be gentle, be gentle. Be very, very gentle. So it's not about banishing. Strengthening the will is one thing, but it's not about banishing. It's about accepting what is. And with shamanism work, Oh, do I have time to tell this? Okay, I guess I do. With shamanism work, it's not about banishing. Okay. Okay, I'm being asked to share this story. Holy smoke. Okay, all this is going to flow now with these new style of readings. Okay. When I was 17 or 18, I was on a soul self-destruction path. I was on a path of self-destruction. I wanted to end my life. And my adoptive mother did everything she could to try to help me. She had also phoned my biological mother, and it was just a total mess. I'm not going to go into all the details here. But anyway, she really did her best to try to help me understand, help me get the help that I needed. And when I was in therapy, I was asked to name my rage because I had such rage. I had a spirit of rage in me that was in my legs. And so my therapist, my therapists, I had like a team of them, and they asked me, name your rage. So I named it Roxanne. And this is when I was like 16 or 17. When I met my biological family, my biological mother almost fell over when I told her about this experience, and then I had to name my rage because I was so angry with it. So I could project my rage outside of me and have a conversation with it. And this is now a lifelong process. I understand Roxanne and I trust her. Oh my God, do I trust her? Holy smoke. Okay, so the reason why my biological mother almost fell over when I told her about that I named my rage Roxanne, she said to me, my girl, she said, when I was pregnant with you, there was a lady that she was pregnant with at the same time, and they were going to name their kids, whoever, if it was a girl, they were going to name whoever had the baby first, their daughter, if it was a girl first, they would have the right to choose the name Roxanne. Well, I wasn't born first, I was born second. So my biological mother chose the name Joanne because it was a very grounded name also, and a powerful name like Roxanne. So anyway, Roxanne in my life I tried to banish her, and I couldn't banish her. Roxanne was the part of me, the indigenous part of me, that I was being systematically removed from, which is why my rage in my roots, my ancestry, Roxanne is a part of my ancestry, why it's in my legs, rose up, rah, because within every culture has their own psychology. Okay, you can't take the psychology out of the individual without taking the whole individual out of the individual. You may as well lobotomize them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. And to get somebody then to take their original psychology out of them and replace it with an alien psychology that has them constantly diminishing themselves and not trusting themselves. It's anyway, Roxanne was the part of me that knew. It was the part of me that knew the truth. And I could not banish this part of myself. So what the creator's asking is that whoever this is needs to accept this part of themselves. This is the part of you that knows the truth. This is the fight with yourself that you've been fighting with, trying to overcome, to maybe please the people around you, because that's the soul that's the culture that has been stuffed down your throat, that you've been trying to please. But this part of you that has the Roxanne in you, the part of you that knows the truth, the part of you that knows. And when Roxanne would come into my life, there was some sort of a transference. When Roxanne would come in, I would feel Roxanne coming in. And when I couldn't stand up for myself, Roxanne would come in my stead. My rage would come forth and defend me. And that's how it is. That's how it is with all of us. Okay, everybody. People are people. Okay. So you're being asked to accept this part of yourself, not to banish it. This part of yourself saved your life and protected you. So whatever this is, and to accept the differences. Accept the differences between you and the people around you. It's not about either or, it's about both and. And that's what you're being asked to do, is come into both and, which means you have to take up your own authentic space. You have to take your authentic space, develop your voice. That's what this is. And sibling courage and whispers. I'm feeling like you have a sibling around you that encourages you, possibly is very, maybe you are a sibling that is full of courage, that you hear the whispers. Maybe somebody sees you as a sibling that is full of courage, that gets whispers and messages into your sibling sees you, that puts you on a new fate, pardon me, on a new path, culmination of your experiences. This is your legacy, developing your legacy and the inheritance of your birthright. Listening to the whispers of the inheritance of your birthright. You know, anyway, that's it. Like it's so, your language is very vast. Your language is very vast because of the dimensions that you've lived in and come through into new dimensions, lived in them, coming through. We're multi-dimensional, so we don't just go through dimension to dimension. We live in them all at once at the same time. We're just not aware of them all at the same time. You know, it'd be too much. So it's what bubbles up to the surface of the consciousness is what bubbles up and surfaces in our consciousness is what needs to serve us in the moment. Okay, so in this moment. So that's it. So you're being asked to accept yourself. There is no confrontation energy coming in here. This is about going within. The battle's not out there, it's within here. Maybe the battle's already been won, it's already been fought, it's already happened. There's a new transference of energy coming in. Maybe somebody else is having a hard time. Maybe they're having a transference of hostility, but then yet very much grieving. Maybe there's somebody on a soul level. Maybe a soul contract has come to a close, a soul contract, and there's been a transference of energy that is confirming that you know it's over. That's why there's no confrontation. Maybe there doesn't need to be a confrontation. There just needs to be self-acceptance and the development of your legacy based on the experiences that you are now being asked to embrace and speak from. Okay, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning into this reading. I love this style of reading. It's so light. It's not so heavy. It's wonderful. Thank you, Creator. I knew there was a great light wind blowing in, and it's so great. Okay, you guys, you take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Alrighty, bye.